Hello, welcome, or welcome back. If you watched my last video, thank you. Today I'm setting up my Hemlock and Oak 2023 weekly planner. So here's a quick flip through of the planner if you are not familiar. This is my first year using this planner. Last year I used a bullet journal, which I love, of course. But 2023 is going to be busy and I need a pre-printed planner. So this planner gives me plenty of space, just like a bullet journal does, and lots of structure for setting goals, which is very much needed right now. I really like the little touches that make this planner feel like it was inspired by a bullet journal, especially the future log spread. There are goal setting pages and blank pages at the beginning of every month. I'm not really sure about how I'm going to work with these. Each month I think I will do things a little differently until I find out what works for me. So the weekly spreads have timed days. So that's different than what I'm used to, but I can use this for appointments at certain times, of course, and then I think I'm going to fill in the rest of the space with to-do lists. We'll see how it goes. At the end of the month are monthly reviews, of course. I liked this idea when I was using the Passion Planner a few years ago, but I got out of this habit. So we'll see if this stays as a review page or if it becomes a memory page instead. At the end is a year of review, and I'm not ready for that yet. So let's set up this planner. You can see already that I am putting on my tabs. This planner setup is pretty straightforward. I'm using these H&O tabs. They came with a guide to help keep the spacing consistent. And I had a little trouble with this, but I managed to figure it out in the end. It's not perfect, but that's okay. These tabs are sturdy enough. I'm not sure if they're going to last the entire year, but if it don't last, might carefully take them off and use washi along the edges of the pages instead. Since this is a new planner for me, I have been kind of hesitant to dive in like I normally would do. It took me a few days to get started. Anytime I worked on my planner, I tried to record what I was doing, and I felt a little bit of that new planner anxiety. I didn't want to mess up my planner before 2023 even started. So these videos may be slow to come as I feel more comfortable with this planner, and with filming and editing videos is also new to me. I have tried to film a few crafting videos in the past and felt like I was over my head. So this year I'm going to try to start over again, especially because I haven't been able to find a lot of people in the planner world that use this planner and film their weekly plans. So I decided, hey, I would be that person, or at least try to be that person this year. So I hope to plan monthly and weekly setups. If I have time, I'd like to share my Hobonichi journal that I plan on using as a food diary, or chef journal as I've been calling it in my head. So anyway, back to the setup. I put in the monthly tabs down the side and a few along the top. We'll see how it goes. I normally don't do this in my bullet journal. I never use tabs, but I might change my mind and do it all differently later on. That's normally how it goes with planner people. So the next thing I like to do, I think it's interesting to do, is to add in the full moon notes when the full moons occur. So this year I got fancy and I bought some new moon and full moon and planet retrograde stickers. I hear people talk a lot about Mercury in retrograde all the time. I never understand what they're going on about. So this year I want to follow the planet retrogrades while Googling what they mean along the way. So I don't fully believe in astrology, but I think it's kind of interesting. And I'd like to contribute to the conversation, or, just understand the conversation, honestly. So you can see that I am adding new and full moon stickers to the monthlies. This planner already has the printed full moon But you know, I can't resist a sticker set. It's not exactly the right size that I can, but I can work with it. These monthly boxes are large and have a grid pattern. It's hard to tell, but they have a grid pattern, so I can line up my stickers and still have enough space to write neatly. So another thing, you know, I thought would be interesting is those planet retrogrades. So um, before I bought these, I did a little Googling about the meaning of retrogrades. So, a retrograde is when the planet appears to be moving in the reverse direction. It's really not, it's just an illusion, but it appears to be going in the reverse direction in the sky. In astrology, this has negative connotations, right? Each planet symbolizes something. So, for example, Mercury is communication. So when Mercury is in retrograde, people may have frequent misunderstandings, scheduling problems, and disagreements. So that explains quite a bit. Now, like I said, I'm just learning about this. This is not something I know everything about. So as I go along, if I make mistakes or say something incorrect, please know that it's not intentional. This is just me learning, just like me learning how to film and edit videos and how to do lighting. This is all new, so I'm learning. If you have any suggestions, I would be grateful to you for giving those to me, especially when it comes to lighting. If you know about any good lighting equipment, please let me know down in the comments. So anyway, you can see it's hard to put in these retrogrades because the sticker set is kind of different. It's got a bunch of little symbols that mean when the planet is retrograde or when the planet goes direct. So when the planet is in retrograde, that means it's going backwards. And when it is direct, that means the retrograde has ended and it now is appearing as, you know, going in the correct direction. So I don't know. I think it's kind of interesting. Each planet means something, right? So I'm curious to see what all these other planets mean. So in my planner, the sticker kit, it has retrograde and direct for a few planets, and then what sign the planet is in. So that has an added attribute. So I'm not 100% sure what it all means, but we'll see what happens, and we'll see if any of it is true. I don't know. I think Mercury in retrograde might be true, but it could all be, you know, made up and just for fun. So the last thing I do to set up a planner is to add important dates. And for me, that means birthdays and anniversaries. In years past, I have tried to send out cards and gifts. This is hard to do and expensive, especially because I like to send out fancy cards, being a paper enthusiast and snob, you know, planner nerd that I am. So I'm using this address book that I purchased a while ago from Erin Condren. I don't know if this particular one is available. It's an older book, but there might be newer, better books available on the Erin Condren website. Um, I'm not an affiliate, so I don't have the link for you, but I'm sure you know someone who does, so you can go check that out. So I'm transferring dates from the perpetual calendar that's in the front, and of course there's addresses in the back. So I'm just now realizing that I need to make space for this, so I'm going to divide the future log into two sections. I normally pick a special pen to use in my planner for the year or for the month to match the color scheme that I'm using for that month or that year. But this year I am not going to be precious about which pen I use. I have a lot of pens. I've been collecting a lot of pens, and I feel like I need to stop collecting and start using them, so much so that I made sure to set up my pens on my desk so they are at my fingertips reach all year long. So I really like these Zebra Sarasa Vintage pens. The colors are fun and the inks dry so quickly. So while you watch me divide this up, let me brainstorm with you about what else you can put in your planner ahead of time. So I said birthdays and anniversaries, but that could also be any kind of commitment that you have. If you are in the youth group and you plan events or meetings for that youth group, whether it's a church youth group or other kind of group. There are all kinds of community groups out there for young people that you may be a part of or your kids may be a part of. Um, School, if you're a teacher, if you're in school, you may have due dates and term starts and term ends and holidays. Same for work. If you are not in school and you're working, you probably want to put in all of your days off because those are probably very important to you, especially if you only get a limited number of days off or PTO during the year. You can put in Girl or Boy Scout meetings and events. I know when I was in high school, I always put those in my planner and drew hearts and stars and exclamation points because those were always something that I loved to look forward to when I was in high school. Um, Community garden club. My community has a garden club and they meet every other week, especially during the summer when the growing season happens. So that's something if your community has, or if you have a garden in your yard, that's something you could put in your planner. Growing seasons, what flowers and vegetables you want to grow, when you want to grow them, when you need to tend your garden, all sorts of things. Um, your community garage sales. So some communities have, 2 or 3 days out of the month that you are allowed to technically sell your, goods or whatever you want without getting a fine. So, getting ready for a new year doesn't have to be all about the decorations and embellishments. Of course, they're fun. Like, look at all these pens I have. I love all of them. But it doesn't have to be about that. It can and it really should be about keeping track of all of the elements in your life, whatever they are. So, this year I invite you to, okay, buy a few things for yourself, but use what you have. Don't worry about the decorations and really focus on what's important in your life. Is it your community? Is it your groups? Is it your church? Is it your work? Is it your school? Pick one thing and really focus on that, and make sure to use your planner. Write in all those dates. Tote your planner around. Don't be like me and leave your planner in the house and write everything down on a sticky note that you may or may not lose while you're out running your errands. So there's one more thing you can do, a pen test section. I've seen people set up really beautiful looking pen swatches in their planners. And yes, I've done it too. They make excellent Instagram or YouTube content, but they are not useful. I like to do a few swatches, sure, especially if I have new pens. That makes sense. But for most of the year, it's just more practical for me to just have a space to see if different color combinations look good together. Do they match my spread? Whatever. Even to see if the pen works, something like that. It may not look Instagram worthy, but it gets the job done so much better. Thank you for watching this video. Please give it a thumbs up or subscribe, and I will see you next time.